Well, 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 what do we have here? Foxwoods is not playing any games. This is your host and your tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. I'm going to be taking you into Foxwoods today. I had heard somewhere about this, about them adding a Great Wolf Lodge to Foxwoods. This is going to be amazing. It is currently early December 2024, and I have not been here in an entire year. I'm looking forward to seeing all the new improvements. I am not staying over. I am just traveling through on my way home from Rhode Island. We are going to be using self-parking today, but there is also valet. Self-parking in the Connecticut casinos is free. Gotta love that. I don't know what bothers me more about paying to park to go gamble. Does it bother me more to pay to park or the wait to get out? Or is my card gonna work? Is the gate gonna go up? I just want to leave. This video today is going to be basically what I did while I was there. This place is enormous. This is not a full resort tour. That video would probably be about 6 hours long. There are several different hotels. There are 6 casinos. There are so many restaurants and activities. There's bowling and an outlet center. This place is massive. We are walking in from the Great Cedar Parking Garage. On the right-hand side, you're going to find a food court. It is currently the Christmas season in between Thanksgiving and Christmas. Caesar's Steak and Oysters has it going on. I may have to go eat lunch there later. This looks very festive, and that's exactly what I need right now. I was in a little bit of a funk this day. I was driving home from Rhode Island. I had plans to come here. I'm like, no, I think I'm going to go home. And you know what? Coming to the casino is just what I needed. I had so much fun this day. I was all by myself. I just really enjoyed walking around, seeing what was new. I had no intentions on gambling. And then I saw, it's your card reprinted machine. I'm like, you know what? I'll throw $50 in. Why not? So last time I was here, I got in trouble for filming. So I'm going to do this as discreet as possible. Sorry if it's not very still. I'm going to do the best I can to show you what it's like. This is one of the many casinos at Foxwoods. If you're not into slots, they also have table games. They have a DraftKings sports lounge. There's a lot of gambling going on here. If you have no interest in slots whatsoever, just fast forward a little bit. I'm going to show you some of the slots that I played, and then we're going to go on the rest of the tour of what I saw that day. This game is new to me. I've never seen this before anywhere. When the numbers, you get 3 in a row, you get that dollar amount. There's also the arrow that gives you a higher dollar amount. So this one was pretty cool. It was a great way to start my gambling adventure. I'm going to give it about $50. I'm going to play minimum bet on some things. We may play a little bit of video poker. Who knows where we'll end up. It's a big place. I do want to get lunch and I want to see what's new. So this is a pretty decent win for a minimum bet. I think it was like 60 cents. So I'm pretty happy. But I kept playing thinking I was going to do it again. I unfortunately stayed on this game too long because there's so many different ways to win. I was trying to get the bonus feature, which is if you get the tiger or the dragon, you could go up to that jewel box. And if you pop the jewel box, you'll get the bonus feature. And I was so like, I have to get that. Then I didn't. I really would have loved that just for this video, but oh well.
Wouldn't that be something if I won something on the last spin?
I could have walked away at this point, but I decided to give Heidi a chance. I usually do pretty good at these machines in Atlantic City, so let's see what happens. The way to win good in this game is if you get a bunch of Heidis, you go into this bonus round. Sometimes the bonus rounds go on so long you actually get bored. These machines has a potential to win a lot of money on a very small bet. I was just at Atlantic City, New Jersey at Bally's and I won $300 on a 50-cent bet. So the potential's there. Not this machine. This machine stinks. So I moved over to a poker bar. I personally feel like I could play longer on video poker. I don't know if that's true for everybody. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me. This bar is called Play. This game is the X game I like to play. It's a multiplier. If you play max bet, randomly you'll get multipliers that go up to 12 times. That is where the money comes in. But it is more per bet, so you have to take that gamble. But if you do well on a multiplier, you could do really good. My aunt won $1,600 on one of these games at Ocean in Atlantic City. She had a royal flush with a 12 times multiplier. That's killer. Like see here, for example, I have a full house already. So I'm going to save all of them. And I have a 2 times and a 5 times multiplier. So I'll get on the top level a 5 times full house. This game was called Deuces Wild. This game is also new to me. It's called Ultra Rush Gold. Something's got to happen. I'm already about $75 down, and I wasn't even planning on playing today. So I'm hoping I get something. And I got a bonus round. Back in the game.
Not sure if it's a real big win, but I'm up bunny. Yay.
Back in the game. I'm still a little down, actually. I might play again later. Right now, I want to continue my tour. We're going to go see what else is decorated for Christmas. This is the Sugar Factory. It was so cute. I've dined in several different sugar factories, and this one's my favorite. It's consistently good, at least in my experience. You can find the Sugar Factory across from the DraftKings Sportsbook. I have a full video tour of the DraftKings Sportsbook, as well as many other Foxwoods videos on my other channel called Afternoon in Connecticut. That channel will be a great resource for you if you're planning a trip to Connecticut to go to the Connecticut casinos. And what do we have here? Oh my goodness, here's the new Hell's Kitchen. You guys want to go see it? I do. I haven't been here yet. Hey, Mr. Ramsey, what's happening? You know what's really cool about this place? It's open for lunch too. That's great. Because the one in Caesars in Atlantic City is only open for dinner. I wasn't expecting this to be open. I actually forgotten about it. So I'm really excited. I'm going to see if I could go peek in. I probably should have dined there. I really could have. They asked me if I wanted a table, but I'm really not sure what I want to do yet. I don't know. Maybe I'll go home. I was just in a funk this day. I don't know what was wrong with me. If you're interested in knowing what's on the menu, here's a look at it. They have a prefix menu, which is an incredible deal if you want to try the beef Wellington. I had it once in Caesars over at Harrah's in Atlantic City. It is so delicious. And that sticky toffee pudding is really good too. That was the best deal because that was restaurant week. I got the 3-course meal for $40. That was really, really good. But this is still good. It's a lunch menu. But they also have a la carte menu items as well. Pizzas, salads, sandwiches, and even the entrees you could order separately. Anybody else get sad because they're sad on the holidays? It's like one thing to be sad, but then when you're sad on the holidays, you're like, what the heck is wrong with me? It makes you even more confused. I have everything I've ever wanted, and some days I just am sad, and I don't understand why. But walking around Foxwoods definitely did help. It was a really good thing. I gotta say, I parked in the parking garage and I sat there and I'm like, I don't know if I have the energy to do this today. But now a week later, when I'm making this video, I'm very glad that I did choose to go in, because I'm enjoying making this video for you. It's a beautiful place and I had a really good time. I really enjoy the energy in casinos. People are happy to be there. It's kind of like being in a theme park. Get to take some selfies. Okay, let's go check out what's going on downstairs. I remember coming down here and going to this lovely place. I had a beautiful view for like breakfast. Can't remember what it was called, but they had some really good food there. There are a lot of nice restaurants down here. This is the place I was talking about right here, but right now it's a high roller lounge. That place is gone. But the place next to it now is serving breakfast. I think it was called something Terrace. Anybody know the answer? It's making me crazy. This place has a breakfast buffet. Let's go in and take a peek. Unfortunately, they were closing down the buffet when I was going in, but we'll have to go see that another time. I'd like to try this. If you're just finding my channel, welcome. My name is Jennifer Sparks. This channel I'm creating is about my stays at resorts, casinos, and timeshares. Here's a look into Prime Steakhouse. I take people on virtual tours, sort of like a visual trip advisor. I really need to come to Foxwoods more often. It's very beautiful, especially around Christmas time. If you're finding this video helpful and you want to see more videos like this, I'll leave some playlists at the end of this video. If you want to know more about other casinos, especially Atlantic City and Las Vegas and other casino towns, please consider subscribing to my channel. If you are already subscribed, you guys rock the hardest, and I really appreciate you. Oh wow, check this out. This is new to me anyway. Since I've been here, this is the Pequot Woodlands Casino. Beautiful. Oh, and look, they have a poker bar. Sweet. This is really nice. It like really competes now with Mohegan Sun. Feels a little bit like Las Vegas. I kind of feel like I'm at a bar at Aria. I grabbed a seat at Truth. It's a slot bar, has 40 seats. And you can play regular slots, poker, Keno. Drinks are complimentary if you are playing. In this area, there is 430 new slot machines and 24 table games. There's also a high roller room with another 130 games. Be a little extra careful here. Just learned from my mistake. After I left the poker bar, I went to like one of the slot machines thinking it was a regular one, and it was a high roller one. It was like a $5 minimum, and I didn't realize it. I was just like, where's all my money going? Ocean Magic is usually 50 cents. I was like, wow. Would have been nice if I hit something. I wouldn't have even expected it. Well, I ended up getting out of there pretty fast because I was losing money very aggressively. Let's take a look at the Golden Dragons lunch specials. They also have a prefix menu. Looks like a nice menu. For $25, this is a pretty good deal, especially for a casino. In Las Vegas, you could barely get a coffee and a muffin for $25. Have I told you before how big Foxwoods is? There is a whole outlet in here, like enormous outlet stores. So if you want to go Christmas shopping, this is a great place to come. Fun for the whole family. There's something to do for everyone. As far as a family-friendly resort, I know a lot of people have different opinions about bringing kids to casinos, but I would feel Foxwoods is more kid-friendly than Mohegan Sun is, especially with the addition of Great Wolf Lodge. I love both of these casinos, especially in the winter time, because you could spend a couple days here. It could be snowing. You don't even know it. You could gamble, enjoy the happy hours and the indoor pools and the arcades and bowling. You could spend a couple days here, easily 3, no problem. There is lodging on many of the hotels right here on site. They all have their separate check-ins and their own casinos and their own special charm. But there's also hotels that are around here, chain hotels. There's a place called Bellissimo Grande, I believe it's called, that's very popular. And the prices are pretty good. It's usually about $100 a night to stay there. And it has shuttle here. Mystic is very close. Westerly, Rhode Island is really close if you want to be on a beach. That's just where I was coming from. I was staying at Misquamicut Beach. You know, there's a lot of beautiful places around here. But when you're at Foxwoods or Mohegan, there's really not much around you. You are literally like in the middle of nowhere. And hey, check this out. They have the new Whitney Houston games here too. If you'd like to add anything or ask me any questions, feel free to add them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Gonna hit a couple more slots, then I'm gonna take you guys out for lunch, then I'm gonna bring you over to Great Cedar Hotel and see what that looks like over there. Maybe see if I could see one of the rooms. I doubt it, but we'll try. That stinks. I finally got one of these pigs to pop, and I got the mini, which was $5. Thought I was gonna win something good. I have a love or hate thing with the Jumanji game. It's either great or it's not. Can be a real money sucker, but today it didn't do too bad. I won about $26 here. I was really having a lot of fun. I could have kept playing, but I figured I'll take this money and go out for a really nice lunch instead. I decided to go to Cedars. They won me over with the Christmas decorations. Cedars Steak and Oyster Bar is open for lunch, dinner, and late night and is closed on Mondays and Tuesdays. I'm dining alone, obviously. They asked me if I wanted to sit at the bar, and I asked if I could sit at a table, and they said yes. I love that because I really don't care for that when they make you sit at a bar. When you're alone, it's like, you know, it's not my fault I'm alone. Well, maybe it is. I chose to be alone this day, but I still want a table. I'm on a personal quest to make friends with myself, and part of that is dining alone. I just ordered the chicken sandwich, which was really good. It had a lot of flavor, and it came with steak fries. This was a really nice meal. It was very beautiful. I really do love Christmas. I'm going to be spending Christmas in Paris this year. The real Paris, in France, not the one in Las Vegas. I just have to finish some videos first. All right, now I'm going to take you to Great Cedar Hotel. Here's a look at the lobby. I waited in line and asked to see a room, but they couldn't accommodate me. Anyway, I went to go see the arcade, and I tried to get into the indoor pool, but that was locked, so I couldn't see that. I'll have to stay there soon. I'm very overdue for a full resort tour. Like Mohegan Sun, Foxwoods is on an Indian reservation. It's very Native American themed. It's beautiful. It has the waterfalls. Foxwoods, to me, isn't as elegant and beautiful and majestic as Mohegan Sun is, though it is very big and it's very fun, and I really do like it. But if you're looking to go to like more of a 5-star experience, I would have to give it to Mohegan Sun. But I did have a wonderful time this day, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking for a really fun weekend away. Or if you could go during the week, even better. The rates of the rooms are always less. The only problem is everything may not be open. But whatever you do, if you want to go to Foxwoods, make sure you book that trip and you pack your bags and you go. Here are some videos for you to do some more further research about Foxwoods. This is your host and tour guide, Jennifer Sparks. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Always remember to be well to yourself and kind to others. Safe travels to you and good luck in the casinos.